Best character for me is Boromir. Boromir is a character that I've grown into. I really appreciate Sean Bean's performance. That's why he's up there still
just
shut.
walk into
He has
Mordor.
some of the best lines. Obviously, that's the memeable
The death
line.
scene.
The death scene. Even when he picks up the ring for the first time in the mountains, and I'm gonna butcher the line, but essentially that like I can't believe so much stress and strife for
Over
something
such a
small thing. And just like all those lines, it's a throwaway line maybe, but if you think about what he's saying is so much of life and all these systems and politics and all the things that we do a lot of times are for seemingly menial things, or like why do we care so much?
Yeah, I mean, you can die. The other thing that I was thinking with Boromir, you think he's like a Judas character,
Yeah.
but like the more that you really look at him and what he's trying to do, like he really wants to do the right thing.
Yes, when he's in Lothlorien with Aragorn, which is one of my newer favorite scenes as an adult, it's really just fascinating, and there's so much of his spirit of I'm trying to protect my
But
people.
his people, the people of Gondor, and I you also got to give Gondor the credit. They're like, we've been doing all the work.
We've been protecting. Yeah, we literally are neighbors with Mordor. Like they are.
It is
so
a little like
annoying over there.
ridiculous. You're like, they're right there.
and so he's like, and he doesn't really. No one takes him as serious, I think, as you'd
want to. Like it's like he's like, come on, seriously.
And he
like,
travels all the way to Rivendell. And then goes almost all the way back.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think great. You talk about how it's not black and white, and Boromir's perfect.
He's a perfect case.
Character.
And I love the idea that you can make a mistake and still
be redeemed.
By
doing the right
thing.
Yeah.
And I think some people are like, oh, he's is mad at Frodo and he's in this like ring fever state, and then he immediately
snaps
out of it. And I think you could criticize that as a little over the top, but to me it shows exactly that idea that when you make a mistake, a lot of times you know exactly what
right after
and sometimes that's why you're angry at yourself, because you knew it was a bad idea or it was a mistake, or like you didn't want to act that way.
He's like the most relatable to like just human.
He's the
life.
most human. Yeah, he's like the most human character.
Yes.
And again, Sean Bean gets to deliver a lot of great lines,
and he's fully behind.
Another one of my favorite that I noticed on the rewatch was when the Balrog comes, he like whispers into Gandalf's ear, "What is this new devilry?"
No, yeah,
he's bringing heaters.
That's a good one.
They brought Sean Bean in to like throw fastballs.
Yeah, you're like, here's like 5 one-liners. I need you to just.
You're just in this one movie.
You're
not in all 3 of them, but you're in the first one. So just like we're gonna just give you good lines.
And he gives them.
Yeah.
One time. Yeah.
It was sad that he wasn't in. I remember as kids we were like, we wish Sean Bean was in the next one.
He's such a good actor.
This isn't a Boromir podcast, but it is a little bit of like reclaiming Boromir. When they get to Moria and they find Balin's tomb, obviously Gimli is distraught and he leans his head against the tomb. Boromir puts his hand on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh, he's changing.
I know, because like he understands it's like his people, and then when they leave the mines and like and Gimli's like distraught and on the ground like in just so emotional because one, Gandalf obviously just fell, and just the destruction of this sacred place of his people, and Boromir's right there comforting him, and then give them a moment for pity's sake.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was because his arc has to be so quick.
It does,
right?
Yeah,
like
it does.
He starts off as like, I don't know, and then you like are endeared to him because he's.
It is.
Because he's human.
And he is human. Like
Thank you, Boromir, for being human.
People just don't, when you rewatch it as many times as I have, you notice these
pick
things
up
and
the
you're like,
nuances
there's depth there in every line that Sean Bean delivers.
I mean, you could watch that movie with each character as the main character.
Yes. So if you haven't, watch Boromir as the main character as his perspective.